Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Cricket, and to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there.
Brings her in the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys. To the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick catch over the middle. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards, not 2nd and 3. This is the 6th play on the drive. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Now it's 2nd down here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Has the force still on the move.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open down zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the handoff on first and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed score. Trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
Personal foul. Looking kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up second and 10 from their 25. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently, going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Dogs will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the back gets the football. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He knows how to pick it up on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in effect. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll run it here, fighting him off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The back's got it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Dogs! Still no answer for this offense.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down, we're going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it on a crossing route. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made inside the 10. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll hand it off. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The Wolverines will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. That sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Georgia now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. The offense sets up with a first and goal. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And he's brought down there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the... And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion of a big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Murray.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's York. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's York. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Murray. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Caught quickly. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Knight. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. The Bulldogs offense is on the move now. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass caught down at the 20. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Makes a quick round. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
The thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team.